Imagine, 30 years from now, we're looking back, watching a GTA 6 nostalgia video, thinking about GTA 6, all the memories we've made from this game, and just smiling. Maybe even with a tear running down our faces. Yeah, here come the comments. We got Bobby talking about GTA 6 nostalgia before GTA 6. I know, crazy times we live in, boys. From its launch to its golden era, to its inevitable decline when we've all moved on, I believe this game could be the biggest game of our lifetimes. And obviously, we don't want to imagine a day when GTA 6 has become irrelevant. But I think it's worth talking about how I want to look back on this game and what kind of memories I want to have coming from this massive title. We tend to be very future focused a lot of the time. We're obviously very excited for the 26th of May next year, but what about everything so far we've been through when it comes to GTA 6? Of course, we had the big gameplay footage leaks back in 2022. I remember downloading that video file so quickly in fear of it being removed from Rockstar, and I know I'm definitely not the only nerd that's analysed every frame of that shit, trying to get as much out of it as possible. As much as I didn't want to spoil some of the game, even though the footage was from a very early build of the game, I just remember feeling that rush of excitement, thinking, I have to see this. And of course, when that first trailer dropped earlier than it was supposed to, it didn't feel real. One of the boys posted a TikTok of the leaked trailer in the chat, and I was just in disbelief. I didn't think it was real because it had that crypto being promoted on the screen, and it was released a day earlier than it was scheduled to release. But I watched it despite it not being from Rockstar, and I then realised this was the real deal. But after Rockstar put out a post confirming the trailer had been leaked early, they released the official trailer in its full quality. This was history in the making because within the first 24 hours, the trailer had amassed over 90 million views. It also broke 3 previous world records for most viewed video game reveal on YouTube in 24 hours, most liked video game trailer on YouTube, and the most viewed YouTube video in 24 hours. This is 100% going to be a core memory for me when it comes to GTA 6. Even just reading the comments on the first trailer, you can feel the hype and the significance of this game. And the same can be said about trailer 2. After waiting so long since trailer 1, a lot of the community were losing their minds with the absolute nothing burger we'd been given from Rockstar about GTA 6 in the next trailer. And finally, on the 2nd of May 2025, 515 days since trailer 1 had released, we were given the sad news that the game's release had now been pushed back until the 26th of May 2026. While this was a sad time for us GTA fans, just 5 days later, out of nowhere, Rockstar dropped an absolute bombshell of new GTA 6 content. Not only did we get an almost 3-minute second trailer showing off more of the game and the story, but Rockstar also dropped 70 new screenshots, new artwork as well as a new GTA 6 subdomain that reveals more of the game's story and characters. I remember waking up to see their new trailer at the top of my YouTube feed. Again, I was in disbelief watching that second trailer. No announcement from Rockstar, no expectation, it was just there, and I was not ready for it. And watching it, I was just in shock. The graphics compared to trailer 1 had improved a lot, and some of those screenshots could be mistaken for real life. So even though the game isn't out yet, I've already got some pretty solid memories associated with this game so far, and I'm thankful for that, and it's only going to get better. Now, launch day is going to be packed with incredible memories. I've already made a whole video about how the GTA 6 launch will change the world, but I want the memories to be special for this launch, because GTA 5 had a very special launch that is still special and nostalgic to this day, but GTA 6 will be even better, especially if we get a midnight launch for physical copies of the game. I want to look back on that launch and think, man, I'm glad I stayed up late for this and sacrificed playing early to come to the midnight launch. I want to see a big line of like-minded people all eager to get their hands on the game and make new friends that I can play the game with. I want to pick up my physical copy and also get some sort of bonus physical item as part of the collector's edition. Even if it was just some items like a shirt and a poster like what they did with GTA 5, I'd be happy with that. There's just something more meaningful about getting something physical compared to digital, because no one really looks back fondly of getting the blimp and hot knife from pre-ordering the game compared to the cool physical items you'd also get. But nothing is going to quite hit like that very first time you launch the game. Seeing that Rockstar logo and unique loading screen. Now this part's going to sound really stupid, and a lot of people will definitely disagree with me, but in some ways it's kind of sad that there isn't going to be a big in-game download we have to do for downloading the disc like we had to do back on GTA 5 on old gen. I don't know, just that long wait of watching that percentage bar slowly go up and those same loading screen images loop on the screen. This in itself is a core memory for me, even though it's shit having to wait for it to fully download. But at the same time, it builds more of that anticipation, which is just so thrilling. But when I've loaded in, I just know my jaw is going to be on the floor. I'm going to go slow and just take a few minutes to soak it all in. I'll be exploring every nook and cranny in that first mission we have to do as much as possible. No doubt that first mission is going to be very memorable, and I want to look back and remember being just blown away and in awe of what I was looking at. Hopefully we get at least 2 weeks, ideally a month, to play the story properly before online gets released. Otherwise it's just going to feel rushed. I want to be fully immersed into the story, and I expect it's going to be a good one. Not just that, but exploring the whole world. This is what I'm looking forward to the most when the game releases. And from what we know so far, the world is going to be full of life and detail, and this time I'd really love it if the story mode got more love with DLCs and map expansions over time, because this would make the game more memorable for players that are more single player focused, and it would provide more memories to be made in the later part of the game's life. Not just this, but those random free mode events that pop up are really cool, so I'm hoping these will be really memorable and unique. I'm probably going to spend a lot of my time exploring underwater and more of the countryside area like the Leonardo Keys. I'm sure the details we'll get here will be unreal, and we'll have plenty of Easter eggs and collectibles to discover within the less populated areas of the map. While exploring the map is going to be one of the most memorable parts of the single player mode, I'm sure that the story missions will leave a significant impact on us as well. I hope this time the ending is more linear. I always end up picking the wrong decision in those multiple choice missions, except for GTA 5 though. If you picked anything other than Death Wish, I don't know how you can live with yourself. But anyway, Rockstar have always been known for their incredible storytelling, and RDR2 has the best story I've ever experienced from a video game, so it's hard to imagine Rockstar topping that. But if they do, this will definitely stick with us as a core memory from the game for years to come. Let's also not forget the in-game radio. Rockstar's choice of music in GTA 5 was pretty good, and it has had a massive impact on how we remember GTA 5. Sure, there were a couple poo songs here and there, but it didn't really matter because of how much variety and radio stations there were to listen to. There was usually always something good playing, and I don't doubt this will also be the same for GTA 6. Even just those music choices for the GTA 6 trailers have been so good, and whenever I hear these songs, I think of GTA 6. GTA Online. This is where I think I and a lot of you are going to make the most memories from this game. With how much there is to do in GTA 5 Online, imagine how much bigger and better it'll be for GTA 6 Online. The user-generated content will be on another level, and it's going to make for some incredible memories, not even just from playing those community-made jobs, but watching creators play them too. Whether it be stunt races or new mini-games like Snipers vs Stunters, or RPGs vs Insurgents like we had in GTA 5 Online, there's so much more room for creativity now that Rockstar will be more prepared for the potential success of GTA 6's online mode, compared to GTA 5 where they weren't even ready for this. And of course, there's the online heists. I want heists to be a much bigger deal in GTA 6 Online. If they are more grounded like those OG Leicester heists, and they offer those unique replayability challenges like Criminal Mastermind, this will be peak. I remember stealing the jets in that Humane Lab setup mission, and then Danger Zone started playing as he was shooting down the enemy jets. These sorts of memories are iconic, and I hope we get similar stuff like this in GTA 6 Online. I think what'll really make for good memories though is just making new friends online, because from what we know so far, it's likely that GTA 6 Online lobbies will dynamically change based on our locations. So basically, when we move to different areas in the map, we will be placed into lobbies with more people in those areas in the background while we play. This will help the game feel so much more alive and fun. There will always be stuff to do, and it leans more into the sandbox style of play, where you could have some great times just from doing small things like climbing up some of the tough terrain with your mates, or breaking into restricted areas and seeing who can survive the longest. Another thing I also would like to be a core memory in GTA 6 Online is the grind. Part of what made GTA 5 Online's golden era so good was just the grind you had to do to get ahead and to be able to afford all the latest DLC items. But Rockstar, if you're listening, don't get it twisted. I do not want to be working for pennies to the point where it's just impossible to stay ahead, unless I buy shark cards or do a money glitch. Speaking of glitches, those fun glitches we can do with our friends. In GTA 4 we had the swing set glitch. In GTA 5 we had a similar glitch with the closing gate glitch. But there were also others like the flying bike glitch and North Yankton glitch. Rockstar knows these glitches are fun, which is why they have gone back on their decisions to patch some of these glitches, because it makes the game more fun and memorable. Obviously we can't just ask Rockstar for there to be glitches, because glitches are literally just mistakes in the game. But with how big of a game it'll be, there will 100% be some fun glitches that get discovered. I just hope Rockstar doesn't patch for harmless ones that don't actually exploit the system. Obviously, there's way more memories I hope to get from GTA 6, but these are the main ones I could think of. What about you guys though? What are some of the memories you'd like to have from playing GTA 6? Anyway, that's it for the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.